Wednesday. And our wreath is still on the door, and I've been in the room, and it still looks nice and beautiful. But they're not ready yet. They're waiting for an occupancy permit, is what's holding everything up. Because there was a motel. I'm sure that the county's requiring an occupancy permit, so that's what they have to get through first. So the letter that I got said that the facility's coming along. All the guest rooms are done except for one, and that was one that they had not assigned. It was one of the big double rooms, not the suite, but 2-bedroom. And they've done nothing with it, and I have a feeling that they'll just wait and see what they're gonna really need, if they need more storeroom, for stuff or whatever. So they're not gonna finish one room is what they're planning to do. The laundry room is all ready for hookup, but they have to purchase the washers and dryers. They've got the funding, so now they're gonna buy the washers and dryers and get them hooked up. The offices are awaiting desks and file cabinets, which is coming from IKEA. IKEA donated everything for the office areas. So right now their staff is half in and half out. They've got some things that they're doing at the new facility, and they're still working out of their old offices. They got a grant from Miami Valley Gaming and Design Homes and other donors, and they redid the entire kitchen area that some of you may have looked at. They had a nice kitchen area behind the office, and they just remodeled that whole thing, so that's ready to go. So when we do meals up there finally, that's the area we'll be working in. So that's ready to go. And then the media room where they're gonna have their classes and stuff, that was done by IKEA. And that should be totally completed by this next month, by May. And in the house that's there, that's attached to the one side of the office, they've got the nursery and the kids' playroom ready to go by the end of May. And then the overnight room, which is actually right next door to the room we did, that was the room we had picked first, but then we decided they gave us the other room. But that room is almost done. And then they're still doing fundraising for the playground and the storybook garden that they want to do. And they're working with an architect and the county for the occupancy permits. So they're working on it. And they had hoped that they would have training in May for the coordinators, which are the churches where the people used to go and stay. So now they're going to have coordinators that'll go up to Lebanon and stay the night with the people from the various churches. So our church contact here is the Mason Presbyterian Church. They're the ones that have the coordinators. So, but they can't do the training until they get the occupancy permits. And so once they get that, then they'll train the coordinators on what to expect for working with the people the week that they're up there. And then they'll be training the people who come up and do the meal and show us what the kitchen looks like and stuff. So I'm hoping that sometime after May, we'll have some training. Our next meal is actually next month, May 25th. So we'll be collecting food on that Sunday before, which is really the third Sunday. And then our next meal after that won't be until September 28th. And that's the one I've got my fingers crossed, hoping that we will be actually able to go up there, work in that brand new, beautiful kitchen, and actually interact with the people at that time. So that's the update.